What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and we are here today, you guys, with another installment of They Cutting the Fool. I should have done my mustache, but it is what it is. This is going to be number 18 of They Cutting the Fool. So, before we go ahead and talk about what these people are tripping about this week, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date. Having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video, you guys. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let us go ahead and get into what these people are tripping about this week, shall we? All right, guys, so the first story that we're going to talk about in They Cutting the Fool is Lauryn Hill and that tour that they've now since canceled, right? Now, you guys remember at the BET Awards, I think it was the red carpet, excuse me, y'all, BET red carpet, that they announced that the Fugees as well as the Lauryn Hill was going on tour. I remember I tweeted even then, I was like, say what now? Oh, excuse me, y'all. So this ain't a plug, but I bought this Sprite. It's a brand new, it's a new version of Sprite. You can't really see it. It's cherry lime. It's Sprite chill. Baby, this thing got me gassy and just burping and stuff. So my apologies. But BET Awards, right? BET Awards, they announced the tour. I was thinking to myself then, it's like, why would anybody pay to go see Lauryn Hill? No shade. I love Lauryn Hill, right? Love Lauryn Hill, love the Fugees. But why would you give your money away like that? Because that's essentially what you would be doing if you went to go see it. You would be throwing away money. You know, because Lauryn Hill, either if she don't show up, she comes late, or she comes and performs just a few little songs and then she's ready to go. Like, I wouldn't pay to go see no damn Lauryn Hill. Again, love Lauryn Hill, but I won't pay to go see her. So this week, 3 days before the tour started, they canceled the tour. And they so yeah, it says a US tour by Ms. Lauryn Hill and the Fugees set for late summer and fall has been canceled, with the dates removed from Ticketmaster and ticket holders receiving notice about receiving funds late Tuesday. No reason was offered to fans for the cancellation in the refund notice that went out. Reps for Hill and the tour promoter Live Nation did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Ticket holders placed screenshots of a message they received from Live Nation simply stating your event has been canceled. A refund will be on its way to your account soon. Now, I do know that Lauryn did come out and she attributed this to low ticket sales, right? Once again, love Lauryn Hill, right? And here's the thing. Do we make jokes about, is there a running joke about Lauryn Hill amongst us, black people more specifically, who pay to go see her? Because I don't remember if it was last year or if it was the year before last, but she was supposed to come here to Fort Worth. She was supposed to go to Fort Worth and she never showed up. Like, there was a woman that I remember posting on social media. She got to the venue an hour early. They canceled the venue. They canceled the whole entire thing. So as much as Lauryn can say, you know, it was the ticket sales. Yes, it could be the ticket sales because you have a track record and people don't want to take that risk that, let me buy these tickets to go see Lauryn Hill, get an outfit. If people have kids, get a babysitter, do all this stuff, get my hair done, do all this stuff for a concert. Then you get there, either she don't come or she's late. Like, how would you feel? And like I said, could some of it be on us? Yeah, could be. But also, Lauryn, baby girl, you have a history and a track record of not showing. If you show up, you come with an attitude and you don't want to perform, or you come 30 minutes before it's supposed the concert is supposed to end, and then you go out on stage. Don't don't nobody want to do that. Like, absolutely not. Oh wow. We'll talk about that in a minute. The gold medal count for the Olympics. We'll talk about that in just a minute in another video. But girl, so yeah, I mean, okay, cool. Lauren feels how she wants to feel. That's fine. So I guess it's just the U.S. leg that she's canceled because I think she's still because yeah, it says although the U.S. dates have disappeared, sources say a European leg in October will go on as scheduled. The overseas tour begins in Dublin on October 7th and ends in Hamburg on November 1st with gigs in London, Manchester, Stockholm, Paris, and other cities in between. So I guess Lauren feels like she can make more money overseas than she will in the States. But like I go back to what I just said a minute ago, you know, your reputation precedes you, Lauren. I mean, granted, a lot of people, myself included, love the miseducations of Lauryn Hill, right? Love the Fugees. But what's the definition of insanity? And that would be insane. I just think that would be pure insanity to continuously buy tickets to go see Lauryn Hill and she don't show up to her dates. Like you just at that point, I feel like people who continuously do that are just gluttons for punishment, so to speak, right? Because like I said, I know damn well I wasn't spending no money to go see her. Hell, if you guys go look at my Twitter on the BET Awards, the night of the BET Awards, when they kept saying Lauryn Hill was performing, I doubted it the whole entire night. And then I was like, if she does come, Lauryn Hill is coming at the very tail end. And that's exactly what happened. She came at the tail end of the concert at the awards show. She did good, but yeah, Lauryn Hill. Yeah, Lauren, girl, we can love you from a distance. And I actually did just recently listen to the Miseducations of Lauryn Hill on my phone. Like, baby, I can listen to it right here on the iPhone. I can listen to it right here on this iPhone or this one right here in front of me. One of these iPhones can play the Miseducations of Lauryn Hill. Girl, I even got XM radio in my car, and there is a station on XM radio that plays the hits from the 90s and the 90s and the early 2000s. Sirius XM Fly, channel 50. So I got more than one option to listen to anything from Lauryn Hill and the Fugees. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Were you guys going to the tour? I hope nobody was. And again, this is coming from a Lauryn Hill fan. I love Lauryn Hill. But we got to be real with ourselves, and she got to be real with herself too. If you prove that you're not someone that people can trust and rely on to come and put on a show, then why would we buy the tickets to come and see you? Just how I feel. But you guys will definitely just get down in the comments and let me know what you think and feel about that. And we will move on to the next thing that I think that has been a foolish week. Shall we? All right, you guys. So the next thing that I want to talk about is in Paris. So you guys know that the Olympics is going on in Paris. Today is actually the last day of the Olympics. I am filming this on a Sunday. But today is the last day of the Olympics. Now, earlier this week, did you guys see that video of Mark? Now here's the thing. I ain't judging nobody for their proclivities, what they want to do. If you want to do, is it the booger sugar? Is it the booger sugar? I think that's what it's called, right? If you want to do the booger, if you want to take a bump of the booger sugar, nigga, take a bump of the booger sugar, right? But not in broad fucking daylight. Did y'all see that video of Marcus sitting his big goofy ass in broad open daylight at brunch? So you getting your mimosas, you getting your French toast, you getting your bacon, your eggs with the side of cocaine. I was like, oh, and he sniffed it. And I was like, God damn it, somebody just recorded him. Whew, good luck to you, buddy. Again, no judgment to anybody, but you are Marcus Jordan. Your father is Michael Jordan. Why not do that in, your hotel room a party, but at brunch on a roof, look like y'all on a rooftop in broad open fucking daylight, where anybody can see you. You know, I've just never, you know, that right there is something I've never understood. The people partaking in that. Again, I ain't judging nobody for what y'all do, because I ain't squeaky clean, because I do partake in the MJ, right? The marijuana. I partake in her. I smokes her. I eat her. You know, I got some edibles, so I ain't judging not a soul. But my God, if I was gonna partake in anything like that, I ain't finna do it in public. Like, you ain't finna see me just sniff it up. Oh God. Honestly, I've never. When it comes to my nose and stuff, my nose is very sensitive, so I know I can, like, there are just some things I know I can never do. I can never sniff that, because it just wouldn't be for me. I don't even like putting a nasal spray up my. I can't even stand putting a nasal spray up my nose. Hate it. So I know for a fact I would never do that. And then two, also with me, I get really bad nosebleeds, so that would never work. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Definitely couldn't do that, because I'm terrified of needles. Couldn't do that. I couldn't, what's, the one that they put on a spoon, and they put on a spoon and they heat the spoon up. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do the, well, they also do it in them cones, and they do it that way. I watch too much TV, I know that. Shut up, y'all. Couldn't do none of them. Couldn't, wouldn't, won't. But yeah, Marcus, bruh. Did y'all see that big titty girl that he was with? I mean, I was looking at the girl, I was like, God damn, her titties are big. Like, when you went to your doctor, you said, give me the biggest, most inflatable looking titties you can find? Because I mean, because she was bent over at one point, but then when she raised up, I was like, God damn, them some big ass titties. Like, those titties were huge. Humongous. Now, don't that hurt you? I mean, I'm pretty sure even fake boobs still hurt your back. Because I know if real boobs hurt your back, because I really was looking at her titties. I'm like, them some big ass goddamn titties. Them some big breasts. Let me know what y'all thought about Marcus. I think he and Larsa have broken up, right? Yeah, they broken up. So I think that new girl the girl with the big titties, is supposed to be his new girlfriend, right? I think that's supposed to be his new girlfriend. I don't know 100%. I don't keep up with Marcus like that. Never kept up with him when he was with Larsa. I just knew about it because of Real Housewives of Miami, which is going into production soon. But yeah, you guys, let's move on to the next story, shall we? So, did you guys see that mugshot of Nelly looking like he was high out of his mind? So, his lawyers are telling a different story, because they say he was arrested and ecstasy was found on him. But his lawyers are telling a completely different story, right? So his lawyers are saying that he was detained at a Hollywood casino in his hometown of St. Louis, right? And he's been accused of drug possession after 4 ecstasy pills were allegedly found by the police. And we're using air quotes, right? Because that's what his lawyers are saying. But it says, but according to Nelly's, according to TMZ, Nelly had a sizable stroke of luck just before his arrest. He won $50,000. He won a $50,000 jackpot on the slots. The 49-year-old hip-hop star's lawyer, Scott Rosenblum, told the site that Nelly was collecting his winnings when a background check revealed they had an outstanding traffic warrant, and he initially thought it was a prank when he was handcuffed to a chair. Child, I got an outstanding oh God. Well, I don't have a warrant. I don't think. I hope I don't, because I got outstanding parking tickets. I do. Shut up. Don't judge me. It says, but he had one hand free to collect the remainder of his cash, writes TMZ. A subsequent search allegedly led to the discovery of ecstasy pills, according to a report from the Missouri State Highway Patrol. Nelly was later released. Rosenblum told the Associated Press that an officer needlessly, in all quotes, ran a search for warrants when Nelly went to collect his jackpot cash, and Nelly went to collect his jackpot cash and paraded him through the casino in front of other customers. He said the officer did not have probable cause to search the performer. End quote. I am 100% confident this case will go nowhere, and we will be asking for an inquiry into the officer's conduct. End quote. So he told the AP. Okay. Here's the thing that I got a question about, because again, did y'all see that mugshot? And I ain't trying to be, I'm not being funny or nothing, but for his attorney to say that he didn't have the ecstasy pills, okay, he didn't have ecstasy, but was he high? Because again, look at that mugshot. Them pupils is dilated. I don't know if they did a drug test. I don't know if they did a field sobriety. I don't know if they did anything. Well, obviously they didn't. So he might not have had. See, that's the thing is I'm kind of confused. Is his attorney trying to say that? Because he looks high. I'm sorry, he looks high. He's not lucid. Like he looks like he owns something. And now you could say maybe you can say this, right? He's at a casino. What do you typically do when you're at a casino? You play the machines, you play the tables, you play whatever you want to play, right? And you also partake in a little, if you're a drinker, you partake in the alcohol, right? So you could argue that he had, maybe he had a little bit to drink. That don't look like he had a little bit to drink though, but it looked like he has, well, it looked like it could be a mixture. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it. Also, I did read, and I actually heard. I didn't read this. I heard this that because it was on Sirius XM radio, the channel that I listen to all the time. They were talking about the fact that the warrant was for something with his car back in 2018. So, yeah, that's what it was. It was for a 2018 citation for driving without proper proof of insurance. That's what my ticket's for. That is what my ticket is for back home. Because, in 2020, times are hard, right? So, bitch, I let that insurance go. I let that insurance go. And then I went home in my car, and the cop stopped me. It was two cops, actually. One stopped me 1 week, then another one stopped me the following week. And he was like, you don't have insurance and your tag is out. And I was like, I know that. Shit. Everything was closed. So the bastards gave me two tickets for no insurance and no expired registration. I ain't got no shame in my game. I don't really give a damn. And I ain't paid that ticket since. Don't know if I'm gonna pay the ticket at all. I should. I really should pay that ticket. I really should. I may pay that ticket. We may pay that ticket. I don't know. That ticket was expensive though. Whatever. Don't judge me. Do not judge. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that as well. Like I said, with his lawyer, I know they're arguing against the whole ecstasy, but like I said, he did look like he was a little bit on the inebriated. He was under the influence of something. It might not have been ecstasy, but it could have been. It could have been. Since we also talking about arrests, let's talk about T.I. getting arrested in Atlanta. So it says rapper T.I. was arrested early Wednesday in Henry County, Georgia, outside of Atlanta. According to authorities, the musician, whose legal name is Clifford Harris Jr., was arrested outside the gated community where he resides. The Henry County Sheriff's Office said T.I. was a goddamn ad. It says T.I. was cited on misdemeanor charges of simple assault, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness after an alleged incident about 4 a.m. in Stockbridge, south of Atlanta. According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, T.I. did not have his key and argued with the guard who refused to let him in. That sounds like I can just see him. So it says he since posted bond. In a statement provided to CNN, attorney Steve Sato said T.I. was wrongfully arrested earlier this morning when he attempted to gain entry into his gated community where his wife Tiny and his family reside. I'm sorry. Wrongfully, it just said he was drunk and he ain't have his key. Now, granted, he lives. Granted, he lives in a community, right? But when it comes to these security people in these gated communities, you can say, "Oh, I live here." You better damn well be able to prove it. And a drunk person, I don't think is going to be able to prove. Never. So it's whatever. Wrong. I don't think he was wrongfully arrested, but okay. It says the guard was sound asleep when Tip arrived at the gate guardhouse. Sato said, using the rapper's nickname, it took Tip some time to wake up the sleeping guard, but he was drunk. He was drunk. Sato said the rapper identified himself, was refused entry, and then called his wife singer Tamika Tiny Harris, who confirmed his identity. The guard continued to refuse entry without justification. The lawyer's statement said words were exchanged, and apparently the guard and or a supervisor called the police. When the police arrived, they were not interested in hearing Tip's side of the story and wrongfully chose to end the situation by arresting Tip. Girl, okay. I mean, again, I'm going back up here to what it said in him being arrested. He was arrested for simple assault, disorderly conduct, and public drunkenness. So you finna sit. Again, I don't give a damn who you are. If you don't have if you can't, granted they said he called Tiny. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, because it can go. I mean, I can see both sides. I can see him being pissed off, but I can see the guard trying to do his job and make sure. Because I mean, y'all remember what somebody got into? What's up, Candy's community? Like, it's the safety of the people in the community. Granted, we are talking about T.I. But again, you got to remember, some people might not know who a damn T.I. is, right? So you can call up people and be like, oh, I live here. They could be lying to you. So I don't really feel too much about it. Let me know what you guys think. And we're going to go ahead and I guess we'll wrap this up. No, we'll talk about something. We got one more story that we'll talk about. So we'll go ahead and talk about that story. All right. So did you guys see earlier this week? And we'll talk about politics. This is going to be a little bit political, but we'll talk about politics more. And let's get into the blogs. But earlier this week, I don't remember what day it was, but so you guys know that Kamala Harris has now announced who her VP running mate would be, right? Tim Walz. Tim Walz, is that his last name? W-A-L-Z. So you guys know, again, I'll talk about it deeper in let's get into the blogs. But you know, they're out there going to the swing states currently, right? And her plane landed around the same time as that whatever that man's name is, because he don't even know what his name is. That man has gone by multiple names. J.D. Vance. So his crazy ass walked up to her plane, talking about he just wanted to say hello and see what he would be, see the plane that would be his pretty soon. From my lips to God's ears, I hope the fuck that don't happen, because there's something seriously wrong with him. He's a liar. He backpedals, and he backtracks the things that he said, because he's talked negatively about that orange man previously, but now that he's his running mate, he's a puppet and up his ass. Well, he's a puppet, and that man has his hand up his ass, just talking and spewing a bunch of lies and a bunch of bullshit. But it's just interesting. It's really fascinating to me to see that man's campaign is spiraling and unraveling since it was announced that she would potentially be the the Democratic nominee, he has been unraveling at the seams. He looks deranged, delusional. He looks senile because they wanted to talk about Joe Biden's competency. Let's talk about his mental competency, because there is something wrong with that dumb fool. Like, something wrong with that orange man. But yeah, you guys, did you guys see that video? Like, it's scary. It's a scary time, right? And like I've been saying previously, don't look at the polls, you guys. Don't. Even though the polls are saying that Kamala is in the lead right now, I want to again stress, don't listen to the polls. Please don't. But what I am going to stress is that we do our due diligence, get out there and vote. Now, am I going to tell people how to vote? Absolutely not. Vote how you want to vote. If you feel like Kamala Harris is more aligned with your political, what you want this country to look like, vote for her. If you feel like that other man aligns with your beliefs and whatever, vote for him. I'm not even going to ask any questions. Just vote based on your convictions, and and that's it. I think that they're weird. I agree with Tim Walz that other side, not Republicans. Let me preface this by saying, I don't think Republicans are weird. I think the MAGA base is weird, and it's a cult. And it's just so. I've been watching some videos this week, right? I watched just a few minutes earlier today. I watched this video from the Daily Show where this one man was like, he spent thousands of dollars on fuck Joe Biden stuff, let's go Brandon stuff. And I was like, why would you do that? Y'all look ridiculously stupid. And then the lies that they keep spewing. It's like, y'all just regurgitate and say the same things that your idiot leader says, and he's lying to you. But that's neither here nor there. That's all I got, you guys. We'll go ahead and wrap this on up. But like I said, let me know what you guys think about everything that I've said. We talked about in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your post notifications on. Share the video, you guys. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.